One of my friends told me, "Hey Andrey, all your ideas about controlling calorie intake are great, I love them. But what should I do if I simply have that uncontrollable appetite, cravings for food? Is there anything I can do to avoid those moments?" Yes, you can. Let's talk about that. Coming up. Hi, Andrey is here. Welcome to Practical Health, the channel that provides you practical tips and tricks that will improve your health and quality of life. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Probably everyone has had those moments when we feel hungry, eat a lot of food, and can't do anything about that. So, what can we do to avoid these situations? The foundation of controlling your hunger is maintaining good levels of your appetite controlling hormones. Out of about 100 hormones in our body, 4 hormones, ghrelin, leptin, cortisol, and insulin, play very critical roles in determining our appetite. So, first, focus on getting a good night's sleep. Bad night's sleep can raise level of hormone ghrelin, the hunger hormone. It also lowers the levels of its partner, leptin, the appetite-killing hormone. Chronic sleep problems can make things really bad. A significant increase in ghrelin and depressed levels of leptin might also lower your metabolism. So you'll be hungry and your calorie burning will be not as efficient as you want. Second, control your stress and focus on positive emotions. If you experience stress for a long period of time, the levels of your cortisol, the stress hormone, will go up and your body will try to counteract stress with cravings for comfort food, like ice cream, pizza, potato chip or chocolate. So please, get a good night's sleep and stay positive. Next big thing, consuming enough water. Our body is 60% water, and consuming water can help reduce hunger. Basically, drinking water increases our feeling of fullness, decreasing hunger, and, by the way, promotes weight loss by increasing the amount of calories we burn. There are different ways of understanding whether we drink the right amount of water, like drinking half a gallon of water per day rule, or checking the color of your urine. It should be in the range from translucent yellow to amber. So make sure that you drink enough water. Then, take a close look at your diet. I would suggest you track the amount and quality of the food you eat for several days. Review your food intake pattern and make sure that you are not overeating and consuming the right amount of proteins, fats, fiber, and nutrients such as iron, magnesium, and others. Excessive consumption of carbohydrates, especially sweets, at the expense of proteins and fats is a common problem today. And I've had this problem myself in the past. So try to get about 20-30% of your daily calories from protein and 20-30% from fat. Also, insufficient consumption of fiber-rich foods and deficiencies of nutrients can cause cravings. Make sure that you address both of these problems. Fourth, think about whether you should adjust your overall food intake habits. One of the ideas is to consume smaller food portions, but consume them more frequently, like eating small portions every 2-3 hours. The idea behind this approach is to avoid significant swings in the insulin. Also, make sure that you chew your food thoroughly. You'll see a couple of great effects on your well-being. It will reduce the chance of overeating and help healthy food digestion. There are several things that you should avoid, like eating in front of the TV or computer, eating in a loud restaurant, or eating alone. All of these situations increase the chance of excessive food consumption and insulin swings. Next, and this step is related to your analysis of your food intake patterns. Understand your weak spots and build your daily schedule to avoid them. These situations can be like an 11 a.m. crash or late afternoon cravings. For example, I found it's quite efficient to go to the gym at about 10:30, 11 a.m. if I had that opportunity. That addresses the problem of the 11 a.m. crash. By the way, aerobic exercise increases your heart rate and sends oxygen to your muscles. This decreases your ghrelin levels and reduces your hunger. Finally, if you still do have that uncontrollable appetite, there's one tactical trick that might help you to reduce your appetite. Consume food that is hot, sweet, and fat. A good example of this is coffee with milk and sugar. Even a small amount of sweet and creamy coffee reduces appetite significantly. Or starting your lunch with a small bowl of hot soup. Or drinking herbal tea with some honey and lemon before going to bed. By the way, on the other side, if you want to increase your appetite, spicy, salty, and cold food can help you with that. So, that's it for today. I hope all these tips will help you avoid uncontrollable hunger spikes. Here now is the question of the day. What is your personal trick to control your food intake? Post your answers in the comment section below. Also share your ideas and tips. Some of our best tips will come from you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel, share this video, and hit that like button. See you next time. Bye.